Welcome to Attleboro Update. The Attleboro Redevelopment Authority came to City Hall last Thursday to make a major announcement. Surrounded by state and local dignitaries including Lisa Nelson, the ARA announced that it has sold the remaining 110 acres of land in the Attleboro Industrial Business Park off of County Street. The land will go to the group Attleboro Sports Complex. The group will spend the next year taking the land and creating a large athletic arena that will have the ability to host a wide variety of sports, from hockey to cricket. We spoke with Attleboro Sports Complex spokesman Joe Fitzpatrick to learn more about the project.
And I am pleased to announce that the ARA is selling the last 110 acres of the Industrial Business Park, all the rest of it, for $2.3 million to the group that is going to do a sports complex in the city of Attleboro.
Well, the project has been in the works for about 2 years, and we were trying to do it in another town because of logistical, site planning, cost of the land, restrictions on the clear heights, all that stuff of the buildings. It just didn't work. So it happens a lot when you're in a certain municipality, or everything has to align. The city of Attleboro has, the industrial park that didn't get developed as of yet, a lot of land, and the proximity to 95, the way the city was so collaborative, the way the city really wanted to get something done, makes it very easy for a developer to come in and decide on a spot like that, because what you really need to be able to get something done like this is you have to have the collaboration of the municipality, or else nothing happens. It's big. It seems big in scope, but I wouldn't classify it as difficult, as in, difficult to do. The key component is it's 270,000 square feet, roughly, that encompasses 2 hockey rinks, a field house, and then as part of that, in order to be able to host like regional and national tournaments, which is one of the things you want to do when you build a state-of-the-art facility, is we'll also develop a hotel, but we'll do that in conjunction with the hotel partners. So that will probably lag, I would say, probably opening 6 to 8 months behind the sports complex, because what you want to do is you want to have that up and running, and then you'll have the hotel open hopefully within 6 months, so you can start hosting the tournaments. But as far as a footprint, it's big, but it's not anything that we can't accomplish and that we're concerned about getting done.
It is a very big day. This seed was planted on June 28th, so to have a $2.3 million purchase and sale agreement on this date today is going real fast. So it started all with a simple email that I sent out and tried to reach out to Dave Boucher and company, and they responded back to me. We wrote about 2 or 3 emails back and forth within an hour on June 28th, and we had a meeting arranged here at City Hall shortly thereafter to begin the discussion and start talking about this project. We met with Barry Lacasse, Ron Dubuque, Gary Arazen, and myself. The mayor poked his head in and said hello, and Jay came, Dave came, Scott Lacey came, and from there we had our discussion, and it just materialized very quickly from that point. And here we are. The rest of the story is what you saw today, and the ARA board is extremely proud, because after 4 years of dealing with this, and you have to understand that we weren't well thought of in Attleboro for a while, and we took a lot of heat. The bank was on us, and here we are. So, we're extremely proud of ourselves.
I have 3 kids that play hockey. They play for North, local town team. We're constantly looking to get ice. So there's a tremendous demand for the ice, first of all. No offense to any of the rinks in the area, but a lot of them are aging. So the rink that my kids skate in Taunton, I played hockey there growing up. So, I don't want to give away my age, but it's 20 plus years, put it that way. So there is a need for it. I think also that when you put something like this in, what it generates in the community is such goodwill, and because it's so close to 95, I think that it will be a tremendous success. We can do things with the Y, we can do things with local communities, the schools. It's all about making sure you go out into the community and bringing people into it. If we just build it and then we leave and we don't do anything with it, or we don't promote, the ability to use it, or we don't, make sure that we're altruistic in how we go about it, it won't work. But I think there's a tremendous need. And I think the field house will be one of a kind. It will be one where you can play indoor, indoor softball, indoor lacrosse. As you guys know, the winters are tough around here. So if you have a facility like that, it will get used, and it will have 50 to 70 foot ceiling height, so you can actually play a real softball game. Let people hit the ball, you won't have any problems. So I think it'll be great. The places like the Gymnastics Academy of Boston, wonderful woman that owns it, wonderful family, very well known. They'd make something like this their premier destination. So the dance studio, Laurel Sims, will have an affiliation with USA Hockey for the hockey rinks, and then with the field house, you have everyone from the lacrosse, softball, the minor league baseball, the Brockton Rocks, people like that. We've had initial conversations with. I mean, we won't have a problem filling it up in the tenants. It's a matter of managing. I think the problem is going to be managing the demand, like who gets the field when, and once you schedule that and you do it right, it'll be a success.
What I think is special about this project is that for the longest time, I think the neighborhood, when they heard about an industrial business park, they were worried about all the buildings being in there and all the traffic. What this project brings to you is a sports complex for every citizen in Attleboro to enjoy. It's one large project in an area on 110 acres that could have been multiple buildings, lots of traffic. But look what we brought. We brought a 211,000 square foot sports complex, a hotel, and many outdoor athletic fields, softball fields, baseball fields, turf fields, cricket, which is a fast-growing sport in this country. So it's going to be something that every person in Attleboro can go, love, participate in, and anybody who needs to come from out of town to bring their child to a national gymnastics meet, which most likely could be held there. We'll have a hotel to stay in. They'll have great restaurants in Attleboro to eat at. If they want to go to Providence and eat in those restaurants, they can go there as well. It's just a great project for the community. It's something that we never expected, never envisioned, and when it started to take a life of its own, we just couldn't stop smiling.